thoughts on how things went out there today.
We had a couple too many turnovers in the red zone, but I thought after those drives we responded well and we came out and executed the different situations, and basically we just came out and responded to adverse situations, and I think all the offense coaches were happy to see that.
Justin, that's one thing that talking to Coach Pacheco this week, he stressed a lot. It's like, when something bad happens, the quarterback has to be the one to pick it up. You guys had, 3 or 4 turnovers early. I mean, exactly the kind of thing he was talking about. And just talk about growing and doing that today. Last week,
early on we had those setbacks, and everybody knew we were driving the ball well, we were moving the ball well, and just being able to come back and respond and have a little bit of energy and get guys jumping around, getting excited, it made it more fun, and we responded to the adverse situations.
And I know with the situations you didn't really put it on the 30 and drive it, but it just seemed like even if you're putting it on the 12 or 30, guys were just making plays, guys were making catches. I know Rajon had a short one, made a great run. Just stuck a couple throws in there. I'm a lot more confident leaving the field today.
Yeah, and seeing these guys, we've had a lot of receivers banged up, and had guys step up today, and it was good to see them make plays in the red zone. That's a huge priority of ours to score touchdowns in the red zone. So to have them step up and make plays, Rajon made that good move on the little check down through. So having that happen is great.
What do you want to get done this week, this final week?
Just finish off spring practice right. Just focus on what we can do as an offense. Little things here and there.
What do you feel like you made the biggest strides this spring?
Just being able to lead the troops, honestly, and it's a work in progress. But I've made strides in that.
How is the adjustment to the new offensive wrinkles going?
It's going fine. They haven't put in a whole lot. Day in and day out is 1 or 2 little things, but I think everybody's responded well to it. Wide receivers, offensive line, running backs, tight ends, quarterback group, we're all catching on pretty quick.
Justin, last week it seemed like the offensive line had some breakdowns here and there. Today, maybe one time I noticed somebody come clean on defense. Talking about the job those guys did, especially with Tiny out, it makes them match.
Yeah, and we've had guys move 2 or 3 different positions over the course of the spring, so having them kind of get used to a certain position is good, and they really stepped up today. We met last night as a kind of a quarterback and offensive line group and went over a couple things, and they're a confident group, and when they put their minds on what they want to do, they're going to do it.
And I don't know how high the standard they're holding you to as far as pre-snap time and stuff, but it doesn't look like you guys are having any issues getting in the huddle, getting to the line. Is that accurate?
Yeah. We've been stressing tempo the past few days. We've kind of let it slow down a little bit, so we try to speed things back up today, and it's been pretty smooth so far.
And as far as you go, what are you looking at as far as this competition? Would you like to be told something at the end of spring? Do you care? Is it okay with you to go into the summer feeling like you're competing?
We're going to compete day in and day out, no matter what we do. If it's lifting weights or if it's throwing routes on the air, different things like that. I'm not looking for an answer. If they want to tell the guys, everybody in our group, an answer before spring ends, that's their decision. And like I said, there's competition day in and day out, so you gotta bring your A game with these guys.
What are some of the plans you have to keep the guys working through the summer?
We're gonna throw 7-on-7s, 1-on-1s, work with the running backs, different things here and there. We're continuously working out things like that. So and just build a camaraderie among the team.
You feel like y'all were able to kind of really pick it up after the start? There were a lot of balls on the ground early. It seemed like the timing, the chemistry, whatever, just something going on early on, and then y'all seemed to pick it up.
Yeah, as I said earlier, we had a few turnovers early, but we all knew we were moving the ball fine. There was a couple of incomplete passes, just trying to get in the flow of the game. And, I thought we did a great job responding to the turnovers and the interception knocked through, and just coming out and responding to that and finishing off the practice right.
What happened on that interception? It was kind of hard to see. Did you just overshoot something?
No, Justin Coleman made a great play on the ball, one-handed catch, and I put the ball a little bit too far inside on Cody Blank, but Justin Coleman made a great play. I'll give him all the credit.
In terms of just being able to pick it up, who kind of is the quarterback? Do you feel like that's your responsibility a little bit? I know you got a lot of big experienced guys up front, but when things are going like they were going early on, do you feel like it's on you to kind of be like, okay, let's fix this?
Yeah, and I had, after my interception, I had 3 or 4 offensive linemen come up and say, hey, you're fine, snap it clear, don't worry about that. We're going to go out and be fine the rest of the scrimmage. And we responded well. And just having guys around to tell you that, and me telling other guys that, I mean, that's what we need.
Justin, you guys are growing in the intangibles. Coaches are like the response on both sides of the ball today, whereas it kind of challenged you guys on either side of the ball early on. How much do you feel like you all have grown in that department?
It's all about attention to detail, and they stress that day in and day out in everything we do. And early on, we had trouble picking it up just because it was a little different than what we were used to. And through the course of the spring practice, it's gotten tremendously better.
Now that we're this late into the spring, what's the biggest difference in this spring versus, say, a year ago?
Well, obviously, the offense and defense are different and all that. I think just the effort level that they expect out of us and that we have to bring day in and day out, whether it's lifting or practicing, it's tremendous to see the growth in individual players.
Are you maybe surprised at how much you guys seem to have bought in at this point, just to be this all in, I guess?
I'm not too surprised. I mean, coming off 2 5-win seasons, you kind of look for a different atmosphere from your team and expect to win because, I mean, none of these guys are used to losing.
Is it players and coaches working together to create that different atmosphere, or what do you credit it to?
I mean, it's players and coaches. They brought in a different atmosphere, and like you said, we've all bought in.
Justin, what do you guys want to accomplish during these last 3 practices this coming week?
Just focus on some little things here and there, just refine our offense, and if we install a couple more things, just get the repetitions we need in those and just finish off the spring right.
Do you think that there's going to be a true depth chart at the end of spring? Or do you think it'll be uncertain?
I have no clue, yeah. It's up to the coaches, and there's still going to be competition no matter if there's a depth chart or not.
And then also, what's y'all's communication like? Has it improved since the first day that they introduced all the crazy noises?
Yeah, I mean, everybody's talking and signaling and things like that, and just having the repetition, seeing the signals and things like that, and just knowing the intentions of what Coach Jake's call or how Coach Azzani's going to coach people. I mean, it's improved greatly.
What's it been like having to learn a new system as a quarterback and this up-tempo pace?
I mean, I ran the up-tempo pace in high school, so I'm a little used to it. Not kind of how they coach it, but just the speed of everything. Everybody's grasping fine, though.
Justin, open practice, the offense had 4 turnovers pretty early. Really turned it around, it looked like. What do you attribute that turnaround to?
Just guys buying in and just saying that we're fine. People just focusing on what they needed to do, and we settled down, got in the flow of the game, and responded to those turnovers.
What happened on that end zone pick? It looked like Justin made a great play.
Yeah.
Just walk me through that play from your eyes.
I mean, it was a one-on-one matchup, Cody Blaine versus Justin Coleman. Cody beat him inside where we'd like him to win outside, but I left the ball a little bit too far inside, and Justin Coleman made a great play on the ball.
That was a great
You
play.
win some, you lose some.
And that fumbled exchange, again, what happened on that play?
There was just a little bit of uncertainty on my part. I just saw a little bit too much and a little bit of uncertainty there.
And today, it seemed like the receivers really stepped up. I know you're thin at the position, but just talk about that group's performance today and what they did.
Yeah, I was very pleased with how they did. And like you said, we're very thin right now. Vincent Dallas is out, Jason Kroom, Jacob Carter, all these guys are hurt and banged up, so we got to get them healthy. But I was glad to see some of the new guys step in and do fine.
Appreciate it.